Let's now turn to someone involved in assisting evacuees finding the resources they need. Vicky Woodbeck is the Director of Community Development at the Ontario Native Women's Association. She also joins us from Thunder Bay. Vicky, thank you for making time for us.
Thank you for having me.
First, I want to ask you, how are the individuals who you are having conversations with, who are getting support, how are they doing in these past few days?
Well, people are very emotional. They're experiencing a traumatic, unheard of situation. They're unsure of their futures right now. They're displaced from their communities. They are unsure if there's a community to go home to.
And how is your organization able to help those right now?
Well, thankfully, we learned a lot through COVID. We were able to mobilize very quickly within 24 hours of hearing of the evacuation. We opened our doors. We have our workshop room in Thunder Bay open at the Ontario Native Women's Association. We have food supports readily available. We have baby items, things like diapers and formula. We have activities for children. We have go bags, so non-perishable food items that people can grab and take. We have our van, which is our ONWA van that is going out and meeting people where they're at, providing services to people directly, providing go bags and those various activities. We have clothing items. We've received a great response from the community and individuals and organizations donating clothing items, various things. We know that individuals left with the clothes on their backs, they weren't even able to grab a bag. So these things are really needed. So we're proud to see everyone working together. Individuals are helping. We recognize the leadership of First Nations communities, and seeing those community members supporting each other has been really, really beautiful to see.
Vicky, you note, of course, how traumatic this has been for individuals as they continue to deal with the situation in terms of whether or not they will, in fact, have a home to go back to. Is there any conversation that you've had that has really stood out in your mind or really struck you?
So I was at the KOA campground yesterday here in Thunder Bay, where individuals are staying in their RVs. They have multiple families staying in RVs. They're staying in tents. They're unsure of their future. They're not sure what they're going to go home to. They're worried. They have medical needs that they need looking after. And it's really hard to assess right now. The situation has not ended. We're still in the middle of the situation. The fires are still burning across our region. So our priority right now is supporting those community members.
You mentioned that there's been a lot of preparation and a lot of lessons learned too during the previous years with the COVID emergency as well. I'm wondering how long, of course, the supports could be provided. There, of course, is a lot of strain right now on the community because of the number of evacuees that are heading to Thunder Bay. So how long are the preparations or is the capacity to last in order to help support those who will need it?
We are willing to support the community as long as we're needed. That is what we're here for. That's what we're here for. We'd welcome others to join us in our efforts. Community members are our priority. We've received so many phone calls. We've had local farmers reach out to us to also provide support. We'll be there as long as we're needed.
I want to thank you, Vicky, so much for sharing the experience from Thunder Bay with our viewers.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much for having me.
That is Vicky Woodbeck. She's the Director of Community Development at the Ontario Native Women's Association, and we reached her today, as we mentioned, in Thunder Bay. Thanks again.